Hello. Are you tired of feeling left out? Are you scared of the larger countries? Well, here at the United World Government, we can help. Everyone is going to be treated equally.
OMG, the old league was such a drag. How will this one be any better?
Whoa, didn't see you there. Well, I'm glad you asked. Well, for one thing, the new league will use 2/3 majority instead of 100%. So now we can get more done faster.
What are you going to do about the countries that weren't a part of the league before? Like the US when they wouldn't join, and Germany when they weren't allowed in.
We'll make them. Every country in the world has to be represented in the United World Government. Otherwise, they will face an international trade embargo and a military occupation by the new world government's army.
But how will the UWG get their military?
We will take 25% of each nation's military and have them stationed in neutral zones around the world. Also, we will put a 1% tax on each world citizen's income to finance the UWG's military and their humanitarian efforts.
Well, the last league had a security council and only the big countries were in control. Are you going to make it equal this time?
We got rid of that nasty security council, so each country's vote carries the same weight. Also, countries who are involved in the problem trying to be solved will be excluded from voting.
How are you going to deal with secret treaties and alliances like when Britain and France tried to allow Italy to conquer Abyssinia in order to keep them as an ally against Hitler's Nazi Germany in the Hoare-Laval Pact in December 1935? The old league just let it slide, and many countries that were on the Security Council were involved in the conflict.
We have a new 2-strike rule. 2 strikes and you are out. With the first strike, you will face light economic sanctions, but with the second, you will face a complete cutoff from international trade and you will be occupied by the UWG's ruthless army.
Wow, this new world government sure sounds like a great one. But what about the positive things that the League of Nations did? For example, the idea of Article 10, which explained that if a member of the League was invaded, the other countries would act as if it was their own country being invaded.
We're keeping most of the articles from the old League of Nations covenant, including Article X. Article X. Most of our improvements are just enforcements to the League's articles. Collective security is still our main goal, like the old League. Only this way, if a country is found to be a threat to collective security, they will be punished. The UWG will also continue efforts of the International Labour Organization and the other special commissions of the League of Nations that fought for social justice for all the world's citizens. The UWG aims to use its new resources to improve on these efforts, creating a new world free of poverty and oppression, advancing humankind as a whole.
Awesome! I sure hope that all the other countries agree to these rules and regulations. They sound great! The UWG sounds like it could really work.
You bet it will. Now if you are a country and you want to be a part of the UWG, go to our website, unitedworldgovernment.gov.
What's a website?
Sorry, you can't have heard that. Call 1-612-280-5542 to join the United World Government now!
I'm gonna call right now.
Me too.